Y'all just don't know how silly I am.
Good afternoon, everybody,
God.
to another episode of the Max Mobile Celebrity
Woo,
Podcast.
woo.
We are actually doing our
What
Super
up, though?
Bowl, and as our guest today, we've got some former NFL players, and actually ended up being damn near all the Saints. I
Oh
think
wow. Yeah.
them, and so we're great. Hey, trust me, that was a job trying to book these guys. It took quite a few hours, but anyway. We'll have a good time today, and we're definitely the Super Bowl weekend. A lot of festivities that are going on, and it's crazy here this weekend. But we
Yep.
have a good time, and we're gonna start off with say hello to the Queen, Ushanda. What's up, Shonda?
Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. How are you?
She's sounding off. Oh,
Uh,
yeah,
I'm
we're doing
trying.
she sound like a Dionne Warwick
my
line.
man
Hi.
over here, Julio Hennessey. What's up, Julio?
What up, brothers? How you doing? Hey, little sister.
Yeah, good to see
Hi.
you, man.
Hey,
And
Ushanda, you have
but
the
not
second
least,
punchline voice.
our comedian, Mr. Ray Money. What's
Woo,
up?
What up, though?
woo.
I ain't the only comedian. Julio on here. Look. I know, right? He just took me. He said I ain't funny. He just told me fuck he ain't comedian.
What up, though? Real, because we're gonna start having the players gonna come. And I gave them a time of around 12:15 to come on, because since we have 3 or 4 players today.
Okay.
Cool.
They're,
Are they
television.
all coming at once? That would be awesome.
And we are actually
Hey, pause. Pause. Yeah.
break right around 12:30. And Shonda,
Mhm.
I close it out, and we're gonna give them a little bit of time today, so we'll close right around 1.
Okay.
Yeah, right around 1. We'll give everybody, close it out right around that time. But before we get started on that, how's everybody's week? How was your week, Shonda?
Week's been good. Got a chance to get out and experience some of the activities that are going on around the Bay. I went to the NFL fan experience down on the waterfront, which was pretty cool. Um, Long lines. So because we are Buck season pass holders, they had an event where all the season pass holders could go in before it opened to the public. So it was packed.
Yeah,
So
imagine.
Yeah, it was pretty good though. You got to walk through. I didn't get a chance to walk and take a picture with the Lombardi trophy because it was just a little bit too much going on in there. But if you have small children or any, not even just small kids, but they would have really enjoyed it. There was so much for them to do. They could throw passes, they could run drills. It was pretty cool. It was really cool. It's spread out all over the waterfront. Down there by Curtis Hickson. So there's a lot going on. I didn't get to the other 2 locations. They have a, what's it called? Electronics or a technology park. I didn't get over there yet. I might try to do that today.
Yeah, they got a lot of stuff going on.
Mm-hmm. Tampa is on fire right now.
Tampa is unlit, and it's not lit because all the methamphetamines they
Man,
smoke out there.
and I tell you what, all the hoes are in town. So
Yeah,
they on the stroll all over Tampa. I was like, well, yeah, look at this.
they're here to make big money this weekend.
Right.
Hey, somebody, grandma said, "Guess what? I'm coming out of retirement, baby."
This weekend will be a month's salary for a lot of them.
I went in the mall and it looked like the strip club. I was like, okay, this is different.
Well, Ushanda, I got a question. How many lace fronts you see out there?
How many
Julio,
what?
turn your mic up, Julio. Turn your mic up a little bit.
How many lace fronts you see out there?
Quite a few.
Yeah, all of them lacy.
Uh-huh.
You see the
But
Bussy
if you
Challenge
seeing them,
live
they
out
ain't. If you seeing them, they're not that lacy though. You're not supposed to see them. But
Yeah, how was your week, Ray?
Huh? Oh man, it was good, man. I was coming back from Birmingham and the Stardome with the big OG, Sean Jones, and yeah, it was a great weekend. The whole Stardome. It was my first time actually. I'm from Alabama, but never played the Stardome. It was, man, it's an eye-opening experience.
Oh, that's
wow.
Man. Yeah.
Congrats on that.
Yeah.
Congratulations, brother.
It's pretty awesome.
How's that? How's the crowd over there?
I mean, it was packed. All the shows, man. It was it was like it was put a seat in between everybody to keep it socially distant, but it was still a lot of people out there.
That's nice. That's good.
Stardom is huge. Stardom is huge.
Yeah, it is.
Julio,
Sir?
how was your week?
I'm good. Like I said, we overcame COVID-19 in our house, so everybody's free.
Hey,
Thank God.
Strong day.
Yeah, man. I'm really thankful and humble. So, other than that, man, I'm back to the grind, trying to catch up and take care of business, and just happy I could taste my food again, bro. That's the biggest thing that I'm so happy for right now.
What's up?
Julio. About a month ago, I had for about 3 days, and I had the same symptoms that you had: no taste, no taste, no smell, and for about 3 days. But after that, it was okay. So that was a weird feeling, though, man. Not having no taste, no smell.
Man, you must. It took 3 days, but you got some good old blood, boy. We get your for the vaccine.
I'm old school. 3 days, man. That was good.
It's all those juices and berries he eats.
I don't eat any meat, man. So I'm a veggie.
He knows about cantaloupes.
You said cantaloupes.
Cantaloupes.
Yeah, I do eat fruit every day.
I'm gonna knock this piece of pecan pie out, and this Corona gonna be gone.
Oh,
Anyway, I want to let everybody once again for the viewers that are just coming in and just logging in. We are going to have our Super Bowl show today with the former NFL players, and it's going to be very interesting. We got Martez Wilson, we got Kyrie Robinson, and Delvin Breaux, and Mr. Glenn Foster. And so we're going to go say hello to them real quick. I guess still waiting on Kyrie, and he just sent me a text. He should be here. A little bit. Let's go ahead and welcome our gentlemen in today.
All right.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. Still good morning to a few of you. How you guys doing?
Great morning. How y'all doing?
hello. How are you?
Wonderful.
What's happening with you, Martez?
How you doing?
What up?
Nah, I'm all good. Bless and loved and blessed.
Exactly.
What's up, fellas? How y'all doing?
Hello.
Yeah,
we missing Kyrie
last year. Delvin, you got your check your mic, Delvin. You got your okay, there we go. Delvin, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Okay, there he is.
I got my son
here. My man Martez. Martez, man, you was with us last year, man. And,
hey, what's up, AJ? How you doing, my brother?
Good, bro. I'm having it, man. I tell you, man, every day, man. Every day, I tell everybody, anytime I get a chance to wake up, open up my eyes, put my feet on the floor, man, it's a blessed day.
Got that right.
Indeed. Thanks for inviting me back. Hey, Glenn, what's up, bro? I see you on here, man. What's up, my brother?
What's up, Tez? How you doing, bro?
Already, man.
Hey, what y'all don't know is I know that Martez and Glenn got a connection. And I figured out, see, Martez from the South Side. He down out of Simeon High School. And Mr. Glenn Foster went to Mount Carmel. So he got his parents pick him up every day. Martez took the bus home. And your man, Glenn, got picked up from school. So we know about the South Side. You know how Chicago do, you know what I'm saying? Martez, send me a fish sandwich from Doc's. I need one ASAP. I know about you, Glenn, boy. I know you, boy. He picked you up.
Used to protect them on the way home from school.
Yeah,
I mean, we made sure Glenn was safe.
It was like that.
Y'all play too
much. Yeah, I've got to warn you guys yesterday, man. We're stupid over here on this show, man. So we hear about it.
You got two comedians on here, bro. It's about to be.
I love it.
Hey, what up? Oh, let me, I don't want to forget about my man. It's Mr. Devin, man. What's going on, brother? How you doing, man?
Oh man, I'm wonderful, man. I can't complain.
Yeah, I ain't gonna leave you out. I ain't want to talk about your high school because you ain't have nobody in common where I can piggyback off you. But I see you doing your thing too. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I want to say salute to all y'all young men and gentlemen that made it to that level, bro. Because a lot of people out here. We grind hard, we work hard. There's a lot of talented people that don't get to make it there. And man, salute and God bless y'all for making y'all dreams come true, man. That's definitely a testament to y'all hard work, man. I want to salute to y'all for that.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah, that's one of the purposes of having you guys on the show today, man, because you know each one of you had made it to the highest level and playing pro football. And the thing is, a lot of these kids today, man, they really don't understand the work ethics and everything that goes in to be able to get into the league. You know, there's a lot of politics involved. I got a few of my friends that are former players with the Bucks and stuff, and it's a lot. It's a lot going on, and the fact that just even getting in there, then even staying in there, I mean, it's just a lot going on. You know, so that's one of the reasons why we want to have you guys trying to talk to a lot of these youngsters today, to let them know, you know, what it's all about. You know, like I said, playing at this highest level. So I want to congratulate all of you guys, just like Julio said.
To answer Martez's question real quick, Martez, you see on the bottom of the screen it says Max Mobile Celebrity Podcast. If people will go on Facebook and search Max Mobile Pro, they can watch it live right now from Facebook as we speak. So that's how people want to give them the information to watch. You can go to Facebook and look under Max Mobile Pro, and you can watch it live right now for all y'all to have people waiting to see y'all want to join in with y'all. So there you go, Mr. Martez.
And you can also join us in our chat room.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
In our chat room, that will let everybody know what questions that our listeners are.
I want to say something real quick. Hey, Kyrie, how does it feel being the only person on offense right now that was in the league? All these defensive players in here. Like, did anybody knock your ass out that's in this league?
That's funny you asked that, because I was thinking about that. I'm like, I didn't invite it. I got two of my boys. I'm like, they both defense. Ain't nobody in here.
Right. You gotta represent.
That because he meant to play with the big dog. Ain't that right, Glenn?
Yeah, right. To the dark side.
Jay can do it on his own.
Glenn, he met Glenn a few times in that hole.
I got a picture of me body slamming him.
Hey, listen to me. You see my name, bro? Send that shit to my DM, bro. I'm gonna put that on.
Glenn, you better tell the truth how they play.
Hey.
It was a good time, man. Good time, man.
Yeah, I was like, man, all these defensive players. We got one running back. I got a cornerback.
One running back.
I got a cornerback, a D end. Well,
hey, Delvin, I ain't met you. What's up, homie?
You know what I'm saying?
What's up, my brother? How you doing?
Yeah, man. That's
hey, Julio, I see you got jokes, Julio. I see you going all day long, huh?
Bro, that's what I do, bro. It's
come in with the joke.
It's comedy and love, bro.
I love it.
If I don't talk to you like that, I don't like you. I ain't gonna rock with you. That's how it is.
I heard that.
You from the South Side. You 87, bro. Quit playing. You got it. You hood.
Hey, hold on, Julio. I ain't the only one still got my Christmas tree up. Martez, what you got back there? Is the tree still up? Hey, boy, move it over to the left. He got the Black History tree.
Martez, you just clown Ray Money about his tree. He had a little tree. I said, look.
I just took mine down, homie. Don't feel bad. Hey.
He just took his down. I said, you need to keep it up for Black History Month. Just put the Black Fist pick in it and just keep on rocking it. Just keep rocking it.
Oh my God. Oh my
Hey,
God.
Kyrie, I see you shining. Your roof seal on your car shining. But you like you in cash cab. This thing here.
I think Kyrie's doing some Uber today, man.
It's a custom whip.
Hey.
That's that pen and rip. Oh, I got no roof.
Hey.
Car ain't got no roof. Hey.
I like to see. I like to see y'all shining. Even after you come out the league, you still got to be shining.
I hear you.
For real.
Got that right.
He took a handful of glitter, throw that shit up in the roof. I do.
Ooh, man.
Hey, I got a quick question for y'all gentlemen, though. If you don't mind me, I ask y'all a quick question. I want to start with Martez, man. Martez, like I said, man, I overlooked your career, man. You had a very, you started. You had a nice. You started linebacker first. You played with a couple good teams. I would like to ask you, out of your tenure, what was your favorite place that you played at during your tenure? You played for Dallas, the Raiders, and the Saints. So, what was your favorite places you got experience during your career?
This is an easy one. Saints all day long.
All day.
I'm gonna tell you why. It's because of the camaraderie, the fans, the hometown, the food.
I'm about to say the food.
I'm about to say the
when they
food.
brought you in New Orleans, man, it wasn't nothing like it. It was like playing for like a college team, but we played for the NFL team. While we lived in New Orleans, and everybody knew you. When I say it's something you almost dream about as you growing up throughout your career. So for just the experience alone, and they drafted me, I would say the Saints.
Okay.
All of y'all feel the same way?
I'm about to go Kyrie next because Kyrie had an opportunity to play with the Saints and the Jets during his tenure. So Kyrie, for you, man, what was your who stole your heart and made you say, man, that's my team forever right there?
It's for you, Kyrie. Can you hear us?
He froze.
He froze.
He got a passenger. He got a passenger in the car, so he's on his Uber thing.
Oh, he multitasking. All right, so Delvin, let me talk to
hit
Delvin.
you with the Uber.
Hold on. So all y'all had a tenure with the Saints, man. Every person had played with the Saints. So are all y'all down with the Saints, or someone has a team they like better than the Saints?
Nah, I'm who that. I'm who that all day.
All day.
Hey, but I'm gonna be honest. Look though, I'm be honest though. Let me just say one thing. Now, as far as playing with the Cowboys, I loved it just for the publicity and what Jerry's doing down here. But if you want to go like as far as the love, like it's the Saints. But like as far as playing for both, the notoriety and what the Dallas Cowboys bring, it's amazing too. Because to be a Cowboy, like everybody like love you, like so. You get a little bit of best of both worlds, but my heart, who that nation?
Yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah,
what about you, Glenn?
I enjoyed it here. I still live here. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Chicago, South Side, as you know.
That's right.
But
East Side. Don't listen to me.
South Side, bro. Hey, 3 blocks off the 9. My kids know what the 9 is. You already know.
Hey, Glenn, why you trying to go hard on you?
Hey, it's cool. South Side, baby. Hey, I ain't from the South Side. You know what I'm saying? Like we all here representing. But look, like the Saints was the best experience that I could have ever made. It was a great decision. Like the fans, the energy, like the community, like they all worship the players. You know what I'm saying? And it was bigger love than I had even at college. You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't have as much love at U of I, where me and Ted went to school. You feel me? And I felt like we was a part of something special here. You know, and even to this day, like I've been here for the past 7-8 years, still in New Orleans area, and I still get that love. You know what I mean?
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you get that love. So it's like that's why staying out here to transition to business, it was a lot easier for me to navigate and get in those rooms. You know what I'm saying? Get behind those closed doors because those relationships and connections I was able to make like while I was a player. You know, and
that's the key. Just what you said right there. Those relationships. Yeah, that's key.
Hey, I was almost a Cowboy, man. I was almost, bro. I swear. Almost,
hey,
man.
It's all good though. Your last name match your favorite team, so it's all good.
There it is, yeah. That's awesome. That's awesome. Just say it's me. You know, I look when I used to play ball. I always had a dream of going to college and making that, but we all ain't built for that. It's a lane for everybody. So again, salute to y'all, man, and I'm happy for all y'all, man. That's truly a blessing to be a testimony. I want y'all to say one thing though.
Yes.
I want y'all to tell these young men right here about the work ethic it takes to get there. It's not about how much talent you got. Ain't about into what school you went to. At the end of the day, at that combine, when it's you and them tests and them coaches, that work ethic to get there is gonna get you there. So can y'all explain them just to keep don't be so lazy. I see a lot of kids just expect things to be given to them out here on these platforms, and they don't put the work behind it, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, can y'all give them a testament to really to put the work behind it to get there? It's not just given to you.
Bro, you can start first, dog.
man, absolutely. It's shit. It's just gotta, you got to basically take all the distractions out of your life and focus on what you really want to do, right? It comes down to the meat and potatoes, what you really want to do, right? And football, you got to get rid of all them distractions, man. You got to get rid of all them friends that's in your ear trying to, take you to parties, that's trying to get you away from the grind, that's trying to get you to skip class, that's trying to skip you to miss whatever, man. You got to get rid of those people, man, because that's the first thing that's gonna take you down. So what you got to do, man, is you got to stay focused on everything. Your mission, your vision has to be higher than the ceiling, has to be higher than the sky. What I say now is I want to go. You got to shoot for the universe. I want to shoot past the thing. You got to shoot, past that. So we have to dream big. If we dream big, we're gonna go big, and that's how we got to think.
Anybody else
add to that?
I like that.
Yeah, to add to that, I would say the biggest thing for me was my support group. Like, I already knew I wanted to make it, but also having the people that made sure that I was always on time for practice, or if I needed some water bottles, cleats, it could be making sure I just have the right gear for practice, like making sure that I did what I need to do, your grade straight. I would say that also is a strong standpoint that a lot of people got to remember. The right support group can make you go all the way to the top, and you guys, any successful person. The right people around them will keep your head straight. And I would say that was one of the biggest things for me that I had to differentiate, because I already had to want to. I already knew I wanted to go there, but like sometimes as a professional, sometimes you got the moments where you get down and you just need that pep talk from your father, your sister, your brother, your cousin, your best friend, sometimes a stranger you met 2 weeks ago that got more energy than somebody you knew all your life. So I would say for me, that was one of the biggest things that I would like to add, to tell these young folks, young guys and women, don't forget your support group and make sure you choose your support group wisely.
Who were some of the people in your support group? Was it just family, or was it just some
family? I had some coaches. I had like one of my mentors, his name was Robert Beverly. He was like 48 years old and I was 18. So giving me 30 years experience of making sure, okay, Tez, I did that. You shouldn't do that. You should make a better decision. Learn from me. I had some of my older teammates that was 5 years older than me that was making sure, hey, Tez, you don't need to be hanging over here. Go home, bro. Like, you get what I'm saying? So, like, things like that. Like, my daddy, he was on my neck. My daddy, my biggest supporter. He was on my neck. Boy, son, you go to school, you're going to come home. You ain't finna do what I did when I was doing that. You're going to be better than I was. So, and then I had a strong mama. Like, by having strong people in your life, by seeing examples too, it also allows you to be better.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I like that. Good answer, man.
Well, for me, it was really like coming from Mount Carmel. One of my head coaches, his meeting motto was never sacrifice a long-term goal for short-term gratification. And like having that discipline going into college was very unique because there was a lot of distractions. You know what I mean? And again, like coming from the South Side, you still get that negative energy. You know what I'm saying? Like from the townies or whatever, you feel me? That want to pull you away from your objectives. And it really came about me like at the age of 20, just like cutting everybody off. You know what I'm saying? Like I cut everyone off. Like if you weren't alone helping me achieve my goal, accomplish my goals, rather it's academically or athletically, like you was out. You know what I mean? And just having that tunnel vision of maximizing your opportunity each given time that you have on the field, in the classroom,
right?
Studies, the whole nine, your diet, and just like committing your life. You know what I'm saying? It's just all about sacrifice. That's really the strongest thing, sacrifice and mindset. You know what I mean?
What was one of the biggest things you've had to, would you say, time with family, or that you've had to sacrifice, trying to make that transition?
Well, to be honest with you, was the family part. Like I rarely went back to Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Like even though I was 2 hours away, I probably went back to Chicago like 9 times total while I was in Dubai for 4.5 years. You feel me? And it's like I was isolating myself because I knew that I had a great household. You know what I'm saying? My mom and dad were married, yada 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 yada. But it's like it wasn't anything healthy for me back in the city. You know what I'm saying? And I'd have just made sure that I kept myself in the bubble. You know what I'm saying? And people that were on that same mission as me, as achieving success and getting it, like that was my circle.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I want to say I'm glad to hear that you said about your mom and dad were together, because the league is about 70% African Americans. And one of the things that too, a lot of these players grew up with single moms in the house, in the household. So I want to give props to a lot of these single moms out here that had to play both roles. They had to play mom and dad and raise up their sons to play at this highest level. But it's really nice to hear the fact that you grew up with both parents in the household, because that is something that's that's not a high percentage anymore.
It's important, bro.
Hey, Kyrie, what about, when it came to you, when it came to achieving your goals, what helped you and what you had to do as far as focusing to get where you wanted to be and how you achieved your success?
First of all, I'm sorry about the Wi-Fi thing. I just hooked my phone up so we can fix that problem. But
don't worry about it. I'm glad you're here, bro.
Glad you're
here.
To answer that, I think I can back up everything that most of them, was saying, like just to support. But a lot of this stuff I learned later. But I think for myself, initially, just me, like a lot of the stuff I've been through, it carried with me through a certain point in time in my life. So when I got to college, I had like 2 years left, and I wasn't taking it serious at my junior year. And then I think it was my senior year coming in. That's when I finally told myself, like, I need to sit down and really focus, on what I want. You know what I mean? So I do everything right. You know what I mean? Like they said, I got the right support system around me. You know what I'm saying? I had a guy called OG, you know what I'm saying? OZ, he was locked up at the time, but like he would always call me and check on me, you know what I'm saying, to keep me in a straight and narrow. Make sure I was grinding, make sure, you know what I'm saying, my mind was right. I had a few guys through the school. What's funny is I hung with more people that went to school than that was on the team. So I hung with nerds. I hung with people in the class. Like I was going to church with a guy, you know what I'm saying, that nobody probably even knew. You know what I'm saying? I was going to church on Sunday just to keep my mind right, you know what I'm saying, and stay on the straight and narrow. Then I had another teammate, James Jackson. I go to church with him too. I had other people I work with, you know what I'm saying, just to keep me focused on other things than what I was used to being focused on. Because I was focused on football, but I was also focused on other things that wasn't important too. You know what I'm saying? So I had to figure out what I really wanted, and football is what I really wanted. But I had to figure out why I wanted it, and that was, to be able to take care of my family and have a better life. You know what I'm saying? And have you know what I'm saying, a better future. So at that point in time, I felt like, man, I had an opportunity that a lot of people didn't have in my situation. So I had to take it serious. And a lot of stuff I was doing was kind of disrespect to the people that, you know what I'm saying, that could have been in my shoes. So I sat back and looked at that and just thought about what I really wanted, you know what I mean? And I just stayed consistent and stayed committed to what I said I would do. And even when it did get hard, like I said, I had people to call on. I had people that checked on me. I had my mom, you know what I'm saying, in my corner. I had roommates. It was about 6 of us. We was deep in there. In one crib, it was like 2-bedroom apartment, but we all had the same goal. You know what I'm saying? So we all stayed on each other. We even what do we do? What do we do as roommates one time that was big? Oh, we stopped eating greasy food. The whole house. The whole house. The whole
That's
house
a challenge, bro. That is a challenge.
That's serious, bro.
Season.
That's big.
It was something small, but it taught me like to stay committed to something. You know what I'm saying? So at that time, it was like, dang, you know what I'm saying? I can really hold it down, you know what I'm saying, and really do something. So, like I said, I just stayed focused on the football, and I wanted school too. I knew I was at a D2, so it was a smaller chance for me to go. I knew I had the talent, but I knew also it was something else that I had to do in order to get, you know what I'm saying, the attention that others was already getting. So I focused on having a degree, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I finished school and I was able to get the opportunity to play in the NFL. So, and I'm grateful for that. But I think commitment is big. You know what I'm saying? For overall, I think commitment is big. Your surroundings, you know what I mean? Like Glenn said, man, it was a few times I went home and I knew I shouldn't have been at home. You know what I'm saying? So I stayed my last year. I stayed the whole summer. I even took summer classes. So I tried to stay focused, like I said, and do what I needed to do. You know what I'm saying? So I think staying committed. I think having knowledge, the school work, like Martez said, that's important. Like bro said also, you know what I'm saying? No matter what you believe in, you know what I'm saying? The universe of God, you got to be committed and have something in tune in yourself in order to, you know what I'm saying, to prosper and manifest what you want. So during that time, you know what I'm saying, I was staying prayed up. I was staying working out. I was staying healthy.
Mm-hmm.
I was making sure I was respecting people. I was respecting the janitor. I was going to class. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't perfect, but I was trying. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
At the end of the day. So that's really how I stayed committed and got through my journey. You know what I mean?
Excellent.
So, Kyrie, you said there was a.
My bad. Sorry. That's what it takes,
No,
though,
go
man.
ahead.
Man, this shit delves deep, bro. That's what it takes. It takes fucking commitment, man. It takes to fucking be committed to something, to have that drive and to want to reach for something. But I look forward every fucking day to getting up, to wanting to work out, because I knew I had a fucking goal. I knew I had something to complete. I knew I had a journey to unfold. And every day I woke up with it on my mind, like, bro, I'm gonna win today. So all you kids out there, man, do not fucking listen to no bullshit. Some people downing you, telling you no.
Come on.
That's bullshit. It all starts in the mind. You got to have a mindset. Once you believe here, man, anything is possible.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a testament to that. So I know.
Yep.
And you are everyone, I guess, is a testament to that. And, I mean, when Kyrie said about
Julio, hold on. I'm sorry, Julio. We got to go into our commercial break.
All right, yes, sir.
We'll come back as soon as we come back. As soon as we get back from commercial break, we'll go ahead and continue. I want to thank everybody for being here, and I'm glad everybody's safe. And we get ready to go into our commercial break, and we'll see you in a few minutes.
Already.
Isn't it? I mean, I literally couldn't imagine a more beautiful vessel for Alexa to be. I'm going to put this one down up.
There are 16 people schools. Hey, who just got here? Why you gotta go? Who's that?
Alexa, turn on the sprinklers.
I already ran the sprinklers. Things are getting way too wet around here.
Alexa, dim the lights.
Lights up.
And back on my shopping list.
Alexa, no, don't do that.
We don't have it.
I was in his hands. I was changed. It was also kissing him. Hey, other people in the back of the too.
A new day has come. Sable Ascent is taking your business around the world at no cost. We are connecting Black businesses in one global community, transacting with one currency, Stablecoin, creating one economy. Remember, you are not alone. A digital world is here. Register your business today at sableascent.com.
With this current pandemic, we know there's still a lot of business owners that feel they don't need a mobile app to sell products to their current customers. Well, at least that's what they think. And maybe that's been the case in the past. But if you want to prepare for the immediate future and start seeing massive benefits right out the gate, you would need a mobile app from Max Mobile Pro to keep up in this fast lane of e-commerce. Not so easily convinced? There are many reasons why small business owners should embrace the revolution and invest in mobile apps. Here are just a few. Mobile apps are a great strategy to keep your customers engaged with your brand, offering unique features that are more relevant. More specifically, they act like gentle reminders that pull your customers back with real-time loyalty programs. One significant advantage of a mobile app developed by Max Mobile Pro is that it provides businesses with the opportunity to personalize their communications by leveraging user profile information. Companies are able to engage their customers individually in real time. An app provides brands with the tremendous opportunity to offer a highly personalized user experience and develop deeper relationships with customers, domestic and worldwide. To learn more how we can promote your brand using a custom mobile app, talk to our senior consultant by calling 813-403-7271. Once again, that number is 813-403-7271. Or visit us on the web at www.maxmobilepro.com. Your customers have all gone mobile. When will you?
AJ.
Welcome back, everybody. What's up, Julio?
Man, you know, I finally realized that that's AJ Morgan voice on the I was like, is that AJ Freeman? Is AJ Freeman on the audio? When will you go mobile today? Just want everybody to know everybody gets smoke on here. We just don't pick on guests. Everybody get it. Everybody get it.
Everybody gets it.
My kids had to go do one of them things on this to-do list back then.
I got a question for Kyrie. I got a lot of people. When I look at your position, man, like a lot of us, when you play a running back, man, you have that dream of hitting that hole and scoring that big play, and I think I was overlooking you, man, and some of your most dopest runs when you was a Jets, man. You ran the ball for the green team. You made them look good when you was out there running through the A gap, man. You know what I'm saying?
Trying to, man.
So tell me, in your experience for the running back, what was one of your most memorable plays in that position that you say always stuck out to you through your career that you know it just worked out?
Kyrie, before you answer that,
yes, sir.
We're gonna do something here because, like I said, we got our viewers. We want everybody to see exactly what you guys are doing here. So before you answer that, Kyrie, we're gonna go ahead and go right into it, and I'm gonna show everybody exactly what you've done in the league. Hold on, just a moment.
Cool beans. All right.
For sure.
Hey, Martez. When last time you had a fish with you?
There's Kyrie. We're gonna play this highlight reel here. It's gonna answer the question for you.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Hey, somebody made this nice.
It did.
My boy A-Slime made
on the Bucks at that, wasn't it? On
the
Cowboys, on the Cowboys.
The wheels.
That's love.
Get off.
Oh, you remember half of these. That's
with the high step. Watch the toe, son. Watch the toe.
Check out the wheels.
Boy.
Okay, Kyrie.
All right.
Yeah, that boy was nice, man. He was
Boy, they want to see you.
He back there, yeah, just a little something.
That energy, yo.
Boy, rewind that one, boy.
Oh, Lord.
Excuse me.
Yeah, touchdown.
Touchdown.
There it is.
Yeah, that boy was nice, man. He was nice. Appreciate that.
Excuse me.
Get your lies back. Touchdown.
Take this with you.
Green drive.
That was a good cutback right there, bro. That was a good cutback.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate
Man, that's vision right there. My lineman love that, bro.
Hey, this touchdown right here was on my birthday. That was my birthday.
Bucks again.
Against them Buccaneers.
Bucks again. No more Buccaneers.
Yeah.
Hey, number 28 was scared, boy.
Yeah, he hurt his shoulder on that play.
Yeah, he ain't want no bump. He ain't want no bump.
Yeah,
he got hurt on that play, boy.
Tampa Bay again. Sheesh.
He's still, boy, Bucks bad right now.
But yeah, the Bucks used to have trouble.
Over the buck.
The Bucks used to have
There we go.
trouble.
We landed right there.
Oh boy.
Okay.
I appreciate that love, man.
Hey, boy. Hey, when you truck that dude, boy, I was like, ooh.
I appreciate that.
I think I answered that question for you, Kyrie.
Yeah, he did. He just did, bro. That was dope. I like that. Well, I'm Mr. Devin, bro, being a cornerback in the league, man, I think the cornerback is one of the most underrated spots because you guys have guys that don't get touched. You can't touch a wide receiver no more in the league. You have to really use your feet, your footwork, your speed, and your body positioning. So the cornerback is a very hard position, especially on defense. So anything that stuck out to you in your career, a play or this time you just showed up and showed out for yourself, sir?
Man, you know what? I was just grateful for the opportunity, man. Just to even be there. Like I say, I always look back at my journey. So just being able to be out there playing in the NFL was dope for me, right? I won already. I won itself. So, you know, I just kept working on my craft, man. Just worked on my technique. I want to say what game that really stuck out to me was shutting down Julio, man. That was definitely my coming out party. It was my coming out party, man. For sure. I remember the night before. It was crazy. The night before, I stood up in the meeting, like coach was talking or whatever, special teams coach was talking. I stood up, was like, man, fuck all that, man. We ain't worrying about Julio 11. We ain't worrying about nobody. We gonna go out there and we gonna win. And look, everybody started clapping. It was like, hey, bro, now you know you stopped coach from talking. You got to back that shit up, right?
Yeah.
I already knew what it was. Julio Jones the next day, man, on that Thursday night, man, and I went done my job. So that was my coming out. I had fun there, man. It was an honor.
That's what's up.
I have a question though.
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry, Julio.
No, you fine. Good.
Speaking of pregame, what do you guys do for pregame? Do you have any weird rituals like you put a penny in your sock, or you gotta eat Fruity Pebbles, or I gotta eat a Hershey's with almonds, like whatever that is?
Hey, go ahead and tell them how you usually hit the
Somebody got one.
I'm never playing with. I think I can make them smile.
That's what it was.
All right, for real. My pregame ritual, I had a certain playlist, and then every stadium, including ours, we walked through it. I always went to the 50-yard line, looked around, and then I just have a mental conversation with myself, like, hey, it's time. Who can stop me? And like, I just put myself in the game right then and there. I had to visualize myself making plays on every yard line throughout the game. And that was my pregame ritual. And I just kept doing that every game. Yep.
That's what's up. Glenn, what about you?
Pretty simple.
That's pretty simple.
So throughout college, I was a performer. I was a dancer. Like I was a freaking crowd favorite. You know what I'm saying? Like I was always on the stage at the clubs. You know what I'm saying? Dancing in the club, and that was me. I love to dance. So like when we got to the NFL, every game, every stadium I went into, like when we out there, they playing some music I vibe to. I'm out there jigging.
He had us crunk.
I'm out there doing my thing. And Coach Vic didn't like it at all. Our linebacker coach hated it. I ain't care. I'm in my zone.
Right.
You feel me? I'm in my zone. So like that was my thing. Like just get my spirit right, my mind right, you know what I'm saying? My energy, focus where it needed to be.
Yeah, you were doing the Pop Smoke dance. Pop Smoke came out.
Almost. Hey. Straight up. So,
well, we're going to shoot it short on time here. So I'm going to throw a little bit of highlight on Delvin here. Got to give him a little bit of love here.
I ain't do too much, man. I ain't do too much, man.
Yeah, we got to give him the love, bro. Here we go.
I did a little something. Okay.
Hey.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me get
Okay.
Yes, Cam?
Let me get Cam.
Oh, he took that.
Let's go.
That's bittersweet.
Let's go.
Pump fake? Nope. Give me that. That's what I'm talking about.
Let's go, Bobby.
He threw a block too, y'all. I saw a block. He threw a block right there. I saw that.
Free right now.
Do that, man.
You look smart too, boy.
Hey,
He was studying. You be studying the receiver, boy. Hey, D. Hey, boy, look like you was studying the receiver.
I was on their ass, Taz. I was on.
I love it. I love it.
I knew the play was coming before he threw it.
He was Steve Urkel in the film room, and he was the Hulk on the field.
Hey, I was a nerd, man. I'm telling you, I was a nerd. All right. But look, my pregame ritual was so I had two, right? I had two. One growing up, secret. I wear secret deodorant. Yeah, it's crazy, right? It's crazy. Listen. So, only on game days. No, listen to me. Only on game days. I was young, right? My first Pee Wee game. I was about 5 years old. My mom was like, I ran out of deodorant, right? 6 years old, 6 years old. Ran out of deodorant. Musty, young kid, whatever. Didn't care.
Hey, look at the boys giving you that. They looked off.
My bad.
Look, so as a 4-5-year kid,
hey, Cal, you're crazy.
Glenn ain't gonna look up. He's like, man, I don't even know what this is.
My mom, I ran out of deodorant, so my mom was like, "Here, son, just take this, but don't tell nobody." She's like, "Don't tell nobody." So after that day, I went and scored an 89-yard touchdown in the Superdome, and I told my mom, I said, "Mom, I think I'm gonna start using that on game days. I'm gonna start." So I've been wearing secret deodorant, and the other one is I drank before games. So I drank Michelob Ultras before games. It's crazy.
Yeah.
What? Did you just hold on? Did you just admit to playing inebriated? Like you that? Like was you?
No.
Listen.
Hey, you see, he got pigs though, did he?
Hell yeah.
It was.
Hey, Glenn, you know how you met? Hey, Carrie, you know how you met the game, y'all. You just be telling. You be like, yeah. If I was, you be lit. You be like, boy, if I would do that, boy, he really was doing that.
He out there on the field smelling like a drunk lady.
Hey, damn, boy, I feel you.
I'll leave that man alone.
Yeah, it was like the night before, man. The night before, I was like very nervous, so I have maybe 2 or 3 beers of Michelob Ultras, like to calm me down so I can sleep, and then I'll wake up the next day and go ball out, man. So it'll be the night before the game. It won't be the day of the game.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah. So
brought to you by Michelob Ultra.
I ain't never seen a drunk man play like that, boy. You was on their ass out there.
Martez,
what's up, man?
We didn't forget about you, Martez.
I'm saying.
She was like, ooh.
Yeah. He was like, for real?
Hey, you get it got to go up from here, man.
I don't know who made that highlight tape. I was a special teams guru though, too.
It's up.
Secret and Michelob.
Oh,
you got no highlight, okay?
Yeah.
There you go.
Black
oh, hell yeah.
Oh,
That's skill right there.
Good.
He blocked the hell out that punt too. Booyah. Off the foot too. No penalty. That shit hard, y'all. That's hard. That's hard to hit that kicker.
Man, I'm already knowing.
This is our playoff game right here.
Ooh,
Got him.
my jam. I'm gonna knock this out.
Oh, yeah. That's a good strip.
I'll take that.
Oh, not against the Panthers either.
Yeah. Oh, you ain't do that man like that. You ain't do that man like that.
Yeah, he did. He like, get out of here.
Them Titans. Oh boy. Boy. Ooh.
Who made this highlight tape? They should have did better than this.
Mommy.
Damn, they could have did a lot better than this shit. Hey, Glenn, my play is way better than this in person. Here go one of my best players right here.
Oh, that was deep right there, yeah.
You
hurt Cam. You the one that hurt Cam Newton. You the one that hurt Cam.
I heard it showed out.
You the one that did it. I knew that was you. I knew I knew you.
I ain't gonna lie. After that game, he never threw the same.
You know,
his clavicle still got a muscle on it. Yeah, watch him work out. That shoulder still look like displaced a little bit. He got a real big bone right there.
Y'all the reason I ain't play football after high school. I was like, nah, I'm good. I didn't get bigger. I'm like 6'1", like 260 now. I ain't get this size until I got out of high school. But my dad had told me, he's like, hey man, you only get one body, you better take care of it. And I've been resting it ever since. That's why I'm fat. I'm fat now because I've been resting it. I learned that lesson.
Oh shit.
260 pounds of pure fat. That's what I am.
Oh my God, bro.
Hey.
Oh my God. That was crazy. I do have a serious question. And when you I say, you know, there's many levels of this, and every level has a thing of preparation. But can y'all tell people just how much y'all really have to study like you did? Like you really they give y'all literally like manuals of plays. And y'all have to memorize like 100 freaking plays to be on that field sometimes. So that itself is some work. The shit that goes through all that mental retaining, all that stuff, bro, to be out there, especially on defense, because you can get called all kinds of stuff in the middle of it. So that's also a part of. I always say the preparation y'all have to put in before Sunday. Not only physical, but the mental aspect is also a big thing. Also,
that's where the education comes in. So if you're a young kid or a young athlete right now, you always hear your people or your parents or your coaches talk about grades. That's where it comes in. Because if you can't pass classes, you're not gonna be able to pass the test when it comes to reading that playbook. So you got to be able to be knowledgeable when it comes to books. You know what I'm saying? And work, so you'll be able to study that playbook like you study the books. All of it is a concept behind everything. Just like you got to study in school, you got to study at work. You got paperwork you got to do sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You got rules you got to abide by. So when it comes to the education part, that's, you know what I'm saying, if you're a kid, that's for y'all. But as far as us and the people that think it's easy, it's not easy. Because when I got to the league, I'm gonna tell you right now, like, I don't know about for them, I almost didn't make it. Like, they may think it's sweet because I got undrafted and all that extra stuff, but I actually walked to the coach and I asked him, because I'm a good person with anything. I'm like, damn, like, you know, I feel like I'm doing good, but at the same time, let me ask, because I don't want to be too cocky. I went and asked him, and he was like, you really want to know? I said, yeah, this is the last day of the trial. And he like, I feel like, really, to be honest, I feel like me being man enough to come ask him how I was doing, it showed that I cared about my performance and what I was doing. So when I went and spoke to him, he shut the door, and he was like, you're doing terrible. I'm like, what? But I was going full speed and everything. So that's what was intriguing to them. They was like, man, I know we get him in pass, like, it's going to be different. But I was going the wrong way. I was running the wrong plays. But the whole time I'm thinking I'm doing shit right. But they not saying nothing. Nobody saying nothing. They just looking at me. So I'm like, the thing that saved me, we go in the morning and we go in the afternoon. So the afternoon I would get everything down. I knew everything. But in film, I'd be like, damn, I went the wrong way. Damn, I blocked the wrong person. So I come back out and I do everything right. So on that last day when I asked him, he was like, you know what? He was like, I don't know if you're going to make it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what? I'm thinking like, damn, I thought I had it sold up. So as soon as he said that, I'm like, damn, he's like, you got one more chance. He's like, we got to practice this afternoon. He's like, you better get every play right. And I got all them some, you know what I'm saying, right. I was like, all right, bet. You know, that's when they came in there and told me. Well, they didn't tell me. I seen the other guy. He was in there hype, you know what I'm saying? You know, we was packing our stuff. He thought he made it. And they tapped him on the shoulder and said, come upstairs. I'm packing my stuff, and they like, hey, coach want to see you. And he's like, man, we gonna sign you. And I'm like, hey, yeah, but I'm happy. But in my head, I'm like, I'm taking this playbook home. I ain't playing no games. Like, I went home. I had with the child now. I had her throw me tennis ball. I had my partners that I went to school with. I said, look, if you ain't trying to help me learn these plays, like, don't call me, because that's what I'm doing right now. Like, cause I took everything I had, and every day, like at least 5 to 10 times a day, I was in that playbook. That's how serious it was, because in the league, you only get one chance. It's no room for errors. They give you all that to learn, but it's no rules. They'll tell you one time, depending on who you are. I'm gonna keep it 100. Depending on who you are, you know, but they ain't got time for that shit. You know what I'm saying? They trying to make a Super Bowl team, so they ain't got time for somebody that got to keep telling, hey, buck your children's trap, hey, run to the left. Hey, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna tell you one time, and then that's it. So you have to learn it. You really have to study and learn that book because they're gonna test you. They're gonna call you out in meetings. They're gonna see, hey, what we got on this? Or they're gonna, hey, get up here and start this play. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't know the front, if you don't know and then not only that, it ain't just about what you got to do. It's a team effort. You got to know if you're a D lineman, you got to know what the linebacker's doing. These linebackers got to know what the safety's doing because where you move at is gonna pertain to where he moves. And on offense, same situation. On the O-line, I got to know what he's doing because if I get the ball and I run right and they blocking left, I'm gonna get my ass body slam or something. It's gonna get something gonna happen that's not supposed to happen. You know what I'm saying?
So that's your excuse for getting body slam, bro?
I was about to say that too, Glenn. Glenn, I was about to say that, Glenn. I'm about to come in.
Hey, Glenn. We one of them. Hey, sit right, sit left.
Yeah, you should have went the other way. I got you. That's why you got body slam. I bet.
Get him, Kyrie. Get him, Kyrie. Don't let him win, Kyrie. Don't let him win, bro. I'm on your time. I'm an old lineman, bro. I block for you, bro. Don't let him win like that, G. No. Don't let him win. No, that's dope, man.
Well, gentlemen, we are actually over time today.
Wow.
Yeah, it has been a phenomenal conversation with you all, and thank you for joining us.
Hey, ended with Glenn highlight tape.
I know. I was just asking AJ that.
Actually, to be honest with you, I had a hard time finding Glenn. I just found his college film.
That's all right.
You on mute, Glenn.
Oh, no highlight tape.
I couldn't find it. All I found was college. Was college film.
Got you. I got.
Oh, see that too. Let's see that.
Hey, but listen, I want to say this for y'all. I know that Glenn when he played for who that great year, the man recorded 3 sacks on the team. He had over 10 tackles, so he was very prolific in providing for the defense being solid. So I got you back, bro. I did the research, dog.
Let me tell you something about Glenn. Look, I swear to God, boy, look on my soul. Boy, when he came in the league, boy, he took the whole league by surprise, boy. He had more sacks than any D tackle, D end. Like he could play both positions, and he was big. So like he a whole one dude like this.
He was also
like look, no, for real, look. He hold an old lineman like this and be like. I'm like, how you do that? I'm like, hey, that was some strong man. Like, you know what I'm saying? That was some strong man. Like, he just would do like this and then be like, and then put to the side. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like people sleep on, bro. Bro was a beast, bro. So, it's the reason why he's a fucking beast. Man, he's a beast. Grown man shrimp.
I came into the league undrafted, like a lot of us, and the thing was that at U of I, there was a lot of politics involved, and I didn't have the right coaching on technique. And as soon as I came to the Saints, Coach Bill Johnson, my defensive line coach, he just fixed my technique up a little bit. I was already explosive and strong, but he just gave me in the right technique, and I was just dominating, like since day one, dominating. So when I got into the games, I was just doing what I was doing in practice. Like I was embarrassing grown ass dudes. I was 3-year, 5-year, 10, 8-year vets in the league, just running circles, and led the league in sacks. Like I already had my mindset. Like I already knew I was gonna make it. Like I knew that I was just as good or better than Cam Jordan as a rookie. You know what I'm saying? Like that was my mindset. You feel me?
You gotta have that mindset.
Yeah, like that was my mindset. Like they was like, all right, that's the golden boy. You know what I'm saying over there? I'm like, I'm just as good or better than him. You know what I mean? And whatever he's doing, I'm gonna do it better. You know what I'm saying? Like that was the mindset I had, and that's how I made the team and starting as a pass rusher for the Saints. So
since we are talking to you, sir, can I get you to close us out and any shout outs, any social media you want to drop for your fans, anything you want to say?
Yeah, so I want to give a shout out to all the Who Dat Nation that's out here, everyone that supported my family. You can hear my little baby girl right here.
Oh, she's so cute.
I'm gonna show y'all right quick. So I'm at work actually, so I got a family business, and this is my oldest girl.
Oh,
and these are my other 2 girls, and that's my lovely wife over there.
Oh,
Man, buy a lot of AR-15.
Oh, girl dag.
Yeah.
Buy a lot of guns, bro.
Yeah. So just want to give my social media. It's Glenn Foster Jr. on Instagram and on Twitter, and then y'all can follow my company Slag 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 on Instagram as well. So thank you guys for having me.
Slag. I'm
Our
gonna this down.
pleasure. Thank you so much.
Hey, I'm Martez Wilson 95 Instagram. Y'all can follow MWE Transportation. We just got in the big transportation game. We're doing real good in the 18-wheelers, flatbeds, drive-ins, hey, double decks, RGNs, you name it. We moving freight. I'm a licensed freight broker.
That's what's up.
That was up.
Hey, and we can connect any way. Hey, especially you, Glenn. Look, I can move them slabs now.
Understood.
All right.
What's your Martez, what's your social media again? I got Glenn.
So mine is Martez Wilson 95.
95. Okay. All right.
And that's on Instagram. I'm just Martez Wilson and MWE_logistics on Instagram as well.
MWE_. Okay.
Logistics.
Got you.
All right, Mr. Delvin.
Hey, congratulations, Joe.
Tell them about your book.
Appreciate it, bro.
Oh, you got a book. What's up, Delvin? Whoa.
I got my autobiography, Unbroken, is out on Amazon now, so make sure y'all go check that out.
I got Joe for it.
Oh yeah, you can follow me on Instagram at Brookshire40, and just follow my journey. Shit, I got some great things. I'm getting in the cannabis community, and I'm getting involved in cannabis. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned and make it happen.
Made Julio happy.
Right.
Hey, to speak of cannabis, hey, hold on. Speaking of cannabis, let me add to that, D. I owned a CBD shop for 2 years, and then it got saturated down here in DFW. So we still doing a lot of that to it. I got a lot of labs.
Sounds like all of y'all need to connect.
Yeah, we got
what you talking about?
We don't talk
What
later.
you talking about?
All right.
Anyway, let's
we got to wrap.
Indeed. Hey, we need to have another one of these, AJ. Let's get it.
Got a quick shout out.
Let's have a business one. Hey,
Yeah,
I'm gonna shoot you. I
Martine
got you.
and Delvin, we're gonna talk later on this week. We're gonna hook up again this week and we talk about some business for our
I love it.
and how we can mobilize all your stuff too. Because the bottom line is you want to get your business on everybody's cell phone as much as you possibly can. That's what this whole thing's all about. It's the age we're in. Beautiful girls, Glenn.
Appreciate it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, she's so sweet. Look at her.
Hey, Glenn, I'm proud of you, bro. I'm proud of you, boy. You doing it.
Respect, bro.
Hey, that's my little brother from another mother. You hear me?
You know what? I'm proud of him.
He doing big boy things though.
I think Kyrie dropped off, so I wanted to shout at him, but he is gone. I was waiting for him to come back, but it doesn't look like he's coming back on. Okay. All righty.
Everybody give a quick shout out before we go.
I just want to shout out everybody. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you, AJ, Ray Money, Julio, Martez, Glenn, Delvin, Kyrie. Thank you all so much, and go Bucks.
Oh, boo.
And we saw what Kyrie